Hello everyone, welcome back to the Daily Blend. I'm your host Oliver, and today is February 19th. You know, Maya, I was reading about today's history, and it turns out today is actually Pro Wrestling Day here in Japan. Back in 1954, the very first international pro wrestling match was televised in Japan. Can you imagine everyone crowding around the few TVs available back then?
オリバー、ハロー。2月19日が黒レスの日だなんて意外。1954年って言ったら、まだ街頭テレビに人が集まって力道山を応援してた時代だよね。熱気がすごそう。
Exactly. The energy must have been electric. And speaking of incredible energy and historic moments in Japanese sports, we have some massive news from the Winter Olympics in Milano Cortina. Japan has just won its first ever gold medal in pairs figure skating.
そうなの。三浦璃来選手と木原龍一選手、りくりゅうペアがついに金メダルを取ったんだよね。ニュースを見て本当に感動しちゃった。ペア種目で日本が金メダルを取るなんて本当に信じられない快挙だよね。
It truly is. Riku Miura and Ryu Chikihara, or Riku Ryu as everyone calls them, delivered such a perfect performance. It was a historic milestone for Japanese figure skating. You know, Japan has always been strong in singles, but pairs is a whole different world.
ヒストリックマイルストーン。直訳すると歴史的な標石かな。つまり日本のフィギュア界にとってこれまで誰も到達できなかった歴史的な大きな節目っていうことだよね。
Spot on, Maya. Think of a historic milestone as a very significant event that marks a new stage in history. It's like a giant signpost that says everything is different from now on. This win changes the way the world looks at Japanese skating.
なるほど。単なる勝利じゃなくて歴史を塗り替えるような大きな出来事ってことね。2人の演技、本当にノーミスで見ていて涙が出そうだったよ。
Me too. They were so resilient. Remember, Miura-san had a serious injury late last year, but they worked so hard to come back. With this gold medal, they have truly solidified their place as legends in the sport.
solidify ってやプレイスsolidify って固めるっていう意味だよね。彼らの場所を固める？オリバー、これってどういうニュアンスなの？
Well, think of wet cement. When it's wet, it can change shape, but when it solidifies, it becomes hard like stone. So, to solidify one's place means to make your position or reputation so strong that it can never be changed or forgotten. They aren't just good anymore, they are permanently legends.
ああ、なるほど。確固たる地位を築くとか、歴史に名を刻むみたいな感じね。一度固まったらもう動かない。それくらい強い存在になったってことか。本当にかっこいい。
Definitely. When the music finished and they realized they had won, the whole arena was in awe. The judges and the fans were just speechless because the performance was so emotional.
in awe 畏敬の念を抱くとか、圧倒されて言葉が出ないような状態のことかな。会場全体が彼らの演技に飲み込まれて魔法にかかったみたいになってたんだね。
Exactly. When you are in awe, you feel a mix of great respect and surprise. You're so impressed that you might even feel a little overwhelmed. It was a beautiful moment. Do you think this will lead to more people trying pairs skating in Japan?
絶対そうなると思う。今まではシングルが注目されがちだったけど、これからはペアを目指す子どもたちも増えるんじゃないかな。本当に素晴らしいニュースをありがとう。
My pleasure. Now, from the cold ice of the Olympics, let's look forward to something a bit warmer. We just got the latest update on everyone's favorite seasonal topic, the cherry blossoms.
わ、もうそんな時期。毎年このニュースを聞くと冬もあと少しだなってワクワクするよ。2026年の開花予想が出たんだよね。
Yes, the Japan Meteorological Corporation released their fourth forecast. And for those of you in Tokyo, get your picnic blankets ready because the cherry blossom front is moving fast this year. Tokyo is expected to bloom on March 20th.
3月20日？平年より4日も早いんだね。 オリバーが言ったチェリーブロッサムフロントって日本語で言う桜前線のことだよね。
That's right. It's that metaphorical line that moves across Japan from the warm south to the cold north, showing where the flowers are opening. It's like a wave of pink traveling up the country. And because February has been so warm, the wave is arriving early.
桜前線が日本をピンクに染めながら北上してくるイメージ、素敵だね。でも桜って咲いたらあっという間に散っちゃうから、お花見の計画を立てるのが大変なんだよね。
I know what you mean. That's part of the appeal, though, isn't it? People in Japan really appreciate the fleeting beauty of the blossoms. They are only here for a week or two, and then they're gone.
フリーティングビューティー、つまり儚いビューティーってことだね。フリーティングは一瞬のとか長く続かないっていう意味だから、まさに桜にぴったりの言葉。だからこそみんなあんなに熱心にお花見をするんだろうな。
Exactly. It's the fact that they don't last long that makes them so special. If they stayed all year, we probably wouldn't care so much. But Maya, I heard that popular spots like Uneo Park are already getting fully booked. Maybe this year we should go somewhere off the beaten track.
オフ・ザ・ビートン・トラック？直訳すると踏み固められた道から外れるってこと？つまり有名じゃない場所とか穴場スポットに行こうってことかな？
You've got it. The beaten track is the path that everyone walks on, the famous crowded tourist spots. So off the beaten track means going to a place that is quiet, hidden, or not popular with many people. I'd love to find a secret little park with just 1 or 2 trees and no crowds.
それすごくいい。上野公園とかは人が多すぎてゆっくりできないもんね。穴場スポットなら桜のフリーティングビューティーをもっと静かに楽しめるかもしれないし、よし、今年はオフ・ゼ・ビートン・トラックな場所を探してみよっと。
Good plan. According to the forecast, everything is staying on schedule for late March, so we have a month to find our secret spot.
オンシェジュール、予定通りってことね。3月下旬に向けて準備しなきゃ。
Before we wrap up, let's quickly review today's expressions. Maya, are you ready?
はい、お願いします。少しゆっくり復習しましょう。
First was historic milestone. This means a very important event that marks a big change in history.
ヒストリックマイルストーン、歴史的な節目や画期的な出来事という意味でしたね。
Second, solidify one's place. This is to make your reputation or position very strong and permanent.
solidify one's place、確固たる地位を築く、固めるというイメージで覚えたいですね。
Third, in awe. A feeling of great respect and surprise, often leaving you speechless.
in awe、圧倒されて、畏敬の念を抱いて、素晴らしいものを見て言葉を失うような状態です。
Fourth, cherry blossom front. The line showing the progress of blooming across the country.
チェリーブロッサムフロント、桜前線のことですね。
Fifth, fleeting beauty. Beauty that only lasts for a very short time.
フリーティングビューティー、儚いビューティー、長くは続かないからこそのビューティーという意味です。
And finally, off the beaten track. This refers to a place that is quiet and not visited by many people. A hidden gem.
オフ・ザ・ビートン・トラック、人通りの少ない場所や穴場の意味でした。
Well, that's all for episode 210. I hope you can use some of these expressions today. Maybe you can tell a friend about your favorite off-the-beaten-track cafe.
いいね。私も今日誰かにチェリーブロッサムフロントの話を英語でしてみようかな。皆さんもぜひ使ってみてくださいね。それではまた次回。
Thanks for listening. See you next time.